Hello and welcome to ChopChopChef. Today I like to do with you, if you focus on my display here, somebody can figure out what we're doing today? Well, if not, I tell you, we're just doing simple roasted chestnuts, right? So chestnuts, very easy. There maybe it's not such a common thing, but I thought, there is for sure enough interest out there, and I put one segment about the roasted chestnut. So roasted chestnut, first of all, when you buy them, make sure they're nice heavy. When you buy them in a bag, or you feel them like this, and there's no resistance or whatever, it's not. You don't make a dent in it, so this means they're nice and full inside. If they're very light, as well as an individual very light, so they're already too dry and too much vacuum inside. To make the preparation, okay, very easy. You see this little knot here, the little peak? Yeah, that's the first thing. We want to zip them off, like that, just bang, easy done. And now this comes the next tricky part. You need a very pointy knife, yeah, and sharp. Be mindful when you do this one. We will do a crisscross in the skin on one side only. So we're going all the way down here and all the way down here. All right, so that's what we do. One more time. Okay, we're cutting off the tip here. Alright, so cutting off this tip. Yeah, all these white dots, what you can see all over the place. So that's the first thing we cut off. And then pointy knife, sharp. When you go in, if you just make it like this, it's nothing. You just scratch the surface, obviously. You want to go in. When you do this one the first time, you feel it one, because you definitely have to make sure, because later on, when we roast it, let me see, you see this will all go up like that, yeah. So that's what we want to achieve, but you will see it when they are roasted. So that's why is this quite thick, this skin of the chestnut. So make your crisscross, yeah, zack zack, like that. Yeah, one other thing. Obviously, a chestnut more or less has many sides like anything other, but it has sort of a little bit of a little bit of a curved side, and a flat side. Obviously, you make a crisscross on a flat, which is of course easier than going, in a half moon shape. So again, flat side, we do our crisscross. 1, 2, and zip. And I tell you already, because I will do them in a second, all of them, but what I will do then with the chestnut, I take my roasting tray, and because I have all time in the world, I place this chestnut on my roasting tray with my crisscross on the top. Obviously, so the skin can nicely open. If you turn it the other way around, obviously the wire rack protects sort of the skin from crackling open. Alright, so that's what I will do. And then I put them in the oven by 175 degrees for 20 minutes, and then we see how we go. Alright? Alright, our chestnuts are in the oven, 175 degrees for 19 minutes and 50 seconds. So when you look inside, if you can see it, otherwise when we open you see it shortly anyway, yeah, they're nice opened up, which is good. If you have too many, just let me finish this one, no? If there would be too many on the tray, which have not broken open, then you just give it another 5 minutes, right? But all of them, look how nice they are. Beautiful, yeah? So now I take them gentle out. Let's see if that works. I want to get this side because I want to actually just slide them off my board to cool down for a little bit. Okay. There we go, that worked perfectly. Put that back on here. Got one left over. Now, of course, one thing as well with the chestnut, you can boil them as well in water, right? Same thing, just do the same thing but the preparation before, cut off this little dot, crisscross, and in boiling water for 20 minutes, that's the same trick. But what's different is obviously, roasting it gives a much more intense flavor. That's why I highly recommend roasting is the way to go. But now it comes, the job is not done yet. Yes, they are roasted, but this one you can't eat, right? So now you have to peel them. And you peel them while they are warm, if possible. Now for some it's maybe a little bit too hot, but leave them sitting for maximum 5 minutes. And then, can you hear that? Hopefully you can. So nice, you know. Now you can take the knife if you need to. Oh, look at this. Look at this gold nugget. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. So that's what we want to do with all of our roast chestnuts. Yeah, you see, now I have one here where the inner skin is still on. So don't get misled. This has to go off, right? So that's why you take then a knife and scrape it off a little bit. This goes fairly quick as well. But the difference between this is too hot. Yeah. When you depends as well what you use your chestnuts for. That's for my chestnut. I will do on other segments. I will do a nice chestnut puree, which is a chestnut spread. Yeah, and therefore the roasting process is definitely the more favorable. If you make a chestnut soup, yes, you can put them in the boiling water and keep some of this liquid. All right, so I will do all this, and that's my segment of roasting chestnut for you today. Thank you so much for joining me on ChopChopChef.